I know. It's been quiet. Things have not been moving for Manchester United. All it's done is agitate and annoy and frustrate our entire fan base. And you're right to feel that way, no doubt. I will say, though, that the same people that want these signings in for preseason are the same people who want us to not overpay on transfer fees, who want us to not overpay on wages, and who want us to do good business and to not put us upside down on these deals, right? You can't have it both ways. You can't have your cake and eat it too. I would rather us do good business and not be short-sighted than to just get these people in for preseason. But this new regime is having to repair years worth of damage and correcting the market. And when I say correcting the market, I mean get us to stop paying the United tax. That takes time. That takes patience and discipline, not impulse. In my heart of hearts, I can't help but feel that this quiet period that we're in is strategic. It's tactical. I think things are happening without us knowing, rather than it just being unscripted and us on our heels. Now, keep in mind, when you place blame and you throw stones at INEOS, at Sir Jim, at Omar, at Wilcox, they are not the Glazers. Let me repeat it. They are not the Glazers, but for some reason we want to treat them as if they are, as if they're the ones that have put us in this spot. No, they're the ones fixing it. Of course, they're going to be unpopular and unliked because they have to do the hard things to fix this club. In my opinion, INEOS and the new ownership group and the new leadership group deserve our trust until proven otherwise, the benefit of the doubt. The business that they've done, while polarizing in some aspects, the transfer business and the player business has been nothing but good. Since Omar has been in seat, let me just rattle off the players we brought in. De Ligt, Euro, Mazraoui, Heaven, Dorgu, Ugarte, Xerxes. Which one of those players was a bad deal? The only one people will say is Ugarte, mainly because we paid 60 some odd million for him and he wasn't playing in the biggest games of the season when it mattered most. But it's his first season. Let him land. I'm actually optimistic on the type of player he is and the profile and where he fits in our squad moving forward. Either way, none of those wages, none of those transfer fees are absurd. We won't end up upside down. Now, the staff redundancies, the ticket prices, I can understand and I can empathize with those that are upset about that. I get why. But I can also rationalize the needs of the business and why we made those calls. We had to cut a lot of waste, a lot. But there are two giant flaws when it comes to INEOS and when it comes to Omar that really are a scarlet letter. That's one, Erik ten Hag. After weeks of mulling that decision, we decided to retain him. Even though his ass was firmly planted on the hot seat, it would have been an incredibly unpopular decision to sack him after winning the FA Cup. Fans would have been pissed. So they appeased the fans. They kept Erik ten Hag, only to sack him months later and putting us in an even worse position. The other is Dan Ashworth. We had to pay a lot of money for him. We had to wait for gardening leave, right? Only for him to not even be at the club or part of our project for less than a year. But if nothing else, it showed that we are willing to be ruthless and we will cut our losses rather than just hold ourselves hostage and prisoner to bad decisions. Cut bait, move on, fix it. This will take time. We've got to be ruthless. We've got to be cutthroat. We've got to be unapologetic about getting this club back to the top. No noise is good news to me. We've always had leaks. We've always had rats. Stuff is being kept in-house, and it shows that we're no longer the doofuses being run by the Glazers. Keep in mind, it's June. It's not July. It's not August. It's not September. It's June. City can make those deals. Liverpool can make those deals. We're not in those waters right now. Let's be patient. Let's make the right signings. Let's build this team.